Today's video. So today I'm going to be testing out lots of new makeup with you guys, a lot of drugstore items, stuff that I just hauled from Ulta. I did an Ulta shop with me and I picked up a couple new things that I saw, some stuff I got in PR that I've been really wanting to try with you guys on camera. So we're just going to put that all together and test it out, and I'm going to share with you guys this look that I created. It's really fun and I think kind of springy because spring is coming up in a couple weeks. So excited. So I wanted to do a fun bright makeup look, and this is what I created. I hope you guys love it, and if you want to find out everything I use, a lot of stuff that I hauled that I haven't shown you guys yet, then keep watching and please subscribe. Don't forget to turn on also that little bell next to the subscribe button and you will be notified every single time I upload. And let's get into it. I have so much stuff to share with you guys and it's a really fun video. Okay, so I'm starting out with some new moisturizers I got in PR. Some primers to try out as well. So the first thing is this Skin Proud Sorbet Skin Everyday Jelly Moisturizer. This is available at Walmart. And this brand is actually really adorable. It's owned by the same people who make LITE London. If you guys know that brand, they were at Ulta. Now you can see them at like TJ Maxx and Marshalls a lot. They are a UK based brand. Ultralight and oil free to lock in moisture for dewy skin. Go ahead and apply this. Also, you guys, I will fix my hair after the video is over. I will have this linked all down below for you guys in case you are interested in seeing if it's at your stores or if you want to buy any of these things online. This moisturizer feels so nice. It definitely has that gel texture, and I think this is gonna be something that I will be reaching for a lot when it's warmer out, because I love these like lighter jelly moisturizers the spring and summertime, because I feel like they're actually cooling. I have this big pimple over here that literally came out of nowhere. Sometimes when I use AHAs, like I just started reintroducing AHA toner into my routine, giving me a big breakout, unfortunately, because stuff starts to come to the surface like blocked and clogged pores. So it's just kind of like the nature of those products. Like the Paula's Choice, I really love the way it makes my skin look, but it always gives me at least like 1 or 2 whiteheads. I have 2 primers. One is drugstore and one isn't. The first is the PIXI Plus Rose Radiance Perfector, and this says it's a rose infused complexion enhancer to create a soft focused glow to give skin an even radiant finish. This is available at Target. And then I also have Benefit the Professional. This is their new ultra lightweight base primer to minimize the look of pores. So I'm thinking maybe first I'll go with this and then I'll use this because I do want to use both. Has that glow, that radiance to it. It's a light pink color. I always find it interesting when glowy products say that they're going to minimize pores, because I'm just like, how are you going to do that? Like, I just don't see how the glow could minimize pores. I don't know. But I did follow a TikTok tutorial where a girl had like poreless skin, and I have to do it on here, and she used a glowy highlighter underneath her makeup and her skin looked so good. I have to maybe do like another TikTok video on here, like testing out the TikTok hacks like that one. Okay, so definitely glowy. You guys can see that for sure. Skin is looking dewy. So now I guess I'm going to go in and counteract that with this poreless primer. So they have a bunch of these. They have a pearl one, they have the regular one, which is like kind of famous. So this is their new lightweight version. Okay, so I'm going to take some out. Has that silicone kind of look to it. Now the cheekies. I'm going to kind of pat it on like this. I feel like I was so far away, so I came a little bit closer. Okay, I'm gonna pat this on. Oh, okay, that, I mean, definitely is mattifying my skin. It feels nice, feels silky. It helps makeup stay put for 12 hours. It's gentle, feels breathable, it definitely feels lightweight, and it's non-comedogenic, and it's a water-based formula for cloud-like lightness. I definitely feel like that gave me that bit of matteness back to the skin. I really like these. They serve different purposes, but I do feel like this one does feel really light. And for a day when I want to be a little bit more glowy, which will probably be once in a while. I'm not always in a glowy mood. It depends how I'm feeling that day, how I want my skin to look. Come back to the face a little bit later. I want to work on eyes right now. And you guys, I've been loving this primer. It's the Soft Base Nude Eye Primer from Shop Miss A. I did a whole video on like a haul. I did a whole tutorial on their products. And if you guys don't know Shop Miss A, they are a $1 to like $1.50 makeup website. And like whenever they have products that are more than $1, it goes to charities like for kids and schools and animals. So it's actually really awesome. And I love this primer. It is so nice, you guys. Like, look at the coverage that this gives. It has that bit of nude tint to it, but I love it. It spreads so well. And I'm such a fan of Shop Miss A. I wish we had this store here in New York. I wish they would at least open one in the city, but I'm sure the rent would be like crazy, and it probably doesn't make sense for a store that everything is $1 to open in New York City, where the rents are like crazy and skyrocket high. I'll have to visit the one in Texas one day. So I absolutely love that and highly recommend it to you guys. I would not steer you wrong. To Ulta as well. I got a couple goodies. If you saw, I did a shop with me. Go check that out. That was so fun. You guys know I love doing shopping content. It is just one of my favorite things. What I got is for the eyes. The new Essence My Rose Will Go On eyeshadow palette. These are $3.99. I have the green one. I did a tutorial on it and I fell in love with it because $3.99, the formula was amazing. So Essence kills it with these, and this is their newest color scheme, and I really loved it because I love rosy tones, and they have some nice mattes in here as well. It's like super pretty foil eyeshadow. It's called Silver Leaf. It's very beautiful, you guys. I wore it the other day because I got excited and I had to test it before I did it on camera, but it is so pretty. Oh my gosh, the camera can't even handle how like sparkly it is. It's beautiful. You do have to use it with like some sort of adhesive or spray because it can be a little messy. One right at the corner, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put that all over the eyeball and all the way up to the brow bone. Last week I was struggling hardcore with all my editing because I have a 2012 MacBook, okay, which is 10 years old. I've only ever had 2012 MacBooks. I had one, and then I got a new used 2012 MacBook. I always typically buy my electronics used. There was like a computer shop here, so I just think that's more economical to buy them used. MacBooks are insanely expensive, and I refuse to spend $1,000 to $1,500 on a MacBook. I think that's crazy, so I always buy my electronics used. However, 10 years old it's really old. It worked for a while, but then, sorry, this is like a story maybe you guys don't care about, but it kind of explains my video situation last. I turned it off to restart it, and then it wouldn't restart. It stayed on the Apple logo. I tried so many different things, and I finally got to a screen that would be like helpful to bring it back after reading all these YouTubes and everything, but it was locked. And since it's used, I don't know what the password is, and the person who I bought it from, like the shop, they couldn't help me. So I'm counting that as a loss. I don't know what to do with it now, but it was so frustrating because I have like a Windows laptop that I bought for, it's not for video editing, it's not for anything like that, and it was such a terrible experience. So I think I'm gonna end up selling the Windows laptop because I went on MASCARA and I got an amazing deal on a 2017 MacBook Air, like exactly what I was looking for. That's the newest MacBook I've ever had. I'm so bad at like telling stories and putting makeup on at the same time. So I got that. It took a week for it to get struggling with making my videos, but I made it work. I edited on the Windows computer, and I also did a lot of editing on my phone on iMovie because there's like a little app. I go in with this light pinky shade right here in the crease with a crease brush and put that right in the crease. This actually I think is gonna match my shirt today. So I finally got the MacBook, and then it's really nice, the one that I got used, and I went to charge it, and the charger, which is the original one that the guy sent to me, it's not charging. So I ordered a new charger from Amazon. That's like a dupe, I guess, for the Amazon, for the Apple one. So that's coming in a couple hours. So hopefully it charges the computer. That's been my computer saga. I can't edit on anything that's not a Mac. That's why I spend the extra money looking for the Mac and getting a Mac, because I only use this one particular editing software and it's so easy to use, but it's only on Mac, and I just find Macs for editing to be superior to anything else. Weird extra eyeshadow on this side of my eye. Don't know why. A little dusty. I think my charger may have just arrived. I don't know why whenever I film my nose gets really red. I think it's just like the lights and everything. Flat brush like this. I'm gonna go into this shimmer shade right here and put that like in the middle, like the center of the eye, for a little pop. So I'm just gonna pat that right on the center. I'm gonna add a little more over here because I feel like I can make it even more brighter. The setting spray on the brush, I feel like that came out really pretty. They always look like crazy and you don't see how it actually looks until the end, when everything comes together with like the mascara and the eyeliner and the foundation. I feel like when I'm in the middle of it, I'm always like, oh, that doesn't look good, but it comes together. Okay, so I just got my charger, it came in the mail, and it works. My new old 2017 MacBook is charging. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh, I can edit now. I edit so many videos, you guys. 3 different YouTube channels, so being able to edit is very important to me. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of concealer onto the front part of my eye here. Like, loving Amazon recently. Like, I am finding such cute stuff. I will do a video soon for you guys, but like, I'm finding so much cute fitness stuff that I love, like things you can't find unfortunately in the store. But I think I told you guys Amazon actually asked me to be like a fashion influencer and a beauty influencer, which basically means like, I don't really know how to explain it. Like, they'll send me some gift cards to use, which is so cool because it makes it easier for me to like get stuff and then show you guys and like test out different things and show you what I love from Amazon, and it's so nice. So that was really exciting for me this year. I'm adding this sparkly shade right in the middle. It's like a shimmery white, and I'm just adding that right to the front of the eye where I put that concealer. I'm trying not to cover up that shimmery shade we put in the middle. There's like a little mirror in here. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Putting it on the inner corner as well. I love this color. I love shimmery shades like this for the lid. Glittery shade I got. Maybe I could put that on the inner corner for like a little pop. Okay, so I'm gonna try the Ulta Luxurious Foil Shadow. Like I told you guys, I wore this the other day. It was so pretty. Very like chunky, so you have to be careful. And I'm just gonna put that right in the inner corner. So the eyes are pretty much done. I just went in and added a little bit more to the outer corner because I feel like it kind of blended away pretty easily. I feel like I do like this eyeshadow palette. I just feel like it's a little bit more on the dusty side compared to the green one. So I feel like the green one is a little bit better in formula as opposed to this one. But I do really like the colors. Roller Lash Mini Eyeliner to do a wing today. I didn't even mean to do such a thick line, but we're going full on Amy Winehouse today is what's happening. Also got from Ulta this LA Girl Ultimate Eye Intense Auto Eyeliner in I think it's called Nude. Oh, it's just called Bright. I love the Bright waterline eyeliners. You guys know I do it in literally every tutorial. I used to, like back in the day, always wear black, and now I always wear these brightening shades, and I just feel like they are so pretty and flattering. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this to my waterline. I have been using this over the past couple days. I ran out of my Stila one that I love. Like, oh my gosh, if I find the Stila one at TJ Maxx again, I'm definitely gonna pick that up because that one is top favorite waterline brighteners. But this one I actually saw someone use on TikTok, and I was like, oh my gosh, hers looks so good. So that's why I ended up buying it. I was influenced, and I really like it. You do need to reapply it. Also picked this up. This is the LA Girl Lip Mask Treatment, and it's a leave on overnight treatment, or you can wear it like as a lip balm. So I'm just gonna put it on right now as we, you know, do the rest of our face, so I can kind of get a feel for it. And it does have like this little flexible plastic wand. It has a very nice berry scent to it, very light. I actually love wearing the Laneige overnight lip balm during the day because I feel like that gives such like a cushy, pretty look on the lips. This one doesn't have that same kind of effect, but just to kind of have on my lips as I'm, you know, doing my makeup and everything, I feel like it feels really nice. Essence has a new mascara out. Again, if you saw my shop with me, then you will recognize this. It is the Double Trouble Mascara. So this is interesting. It says it has definition and volume, and it actually has this like double-sided brush where one side is a little bit longer and the other side is a little bit more shorter. It's a little bit strange. So I'm gonna try and show this to you guys as best as I can. I do want to use a lash primer with this violet lash primer I used in my Dollar Tree video because I did get this at Dollar Tree. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop this on first. So of course, every time Essence comes out with a new mascara, I'm always really curious because I feel like they have mascaras down pat, especially because Lash Princess is like my favorite mascara ever. So I'm always curious to see how this will work. So I'm gonna go in first with the long side, and then I'll flip it around and go into the shorter side and see how it comes out. First impression, even though I have used this once before on my TikTok, I'm not too impressed by this. I feel like it's not giving me like any volume. Okay, I'm gonna flip it around to the shorter side, flip, and then go on top. Oh my gosh, guys, this is really disappointing. Oh, this is not good. It's just okay, and I like hate using just an okay mascara. Like, I want something that's amazing. I really don't see any benefit to the double side. Like, I feel like it's not really making much of a difference. Like, I see what they were trying to do, but I feel like it really didn't make my lashes look that great. So I feel like this side came out a little bit better, but let me tell you guys, I feel like I just came up with like a little hack. I did the lash primer, okay, and then I put on a coat of mascara. Then I let that dry for a couple seconds, and then I went back on top with the lash primer and then added mascara on that, and I feel like it gave me more of a thicker lash after that second coat. It sounds kind of crazy, but try it. I think I'm onto something. And added a half lash to the outer corners of my eye, and this has just been my absolute favorite look. I feel like it just makes the eyes look so pretty. All I did was I took literally one lash that had a more of a cat eye. I cut it in half and I stuck it on the edge of my lash, and it instantly just like takes the eye look to another level. So with that being said, I'm going to now move on to face stuff. This isn't from the drugstore, but I did receive it in PR, and this is the Oxygenetics Oxygenating Foundation. They sent me cream and opal, so I'm probably gonna end up mixing these two. Now, what's actually very interesting about this foundation, it is definitely on like the higher end of foundations for sure, but it is a breathable formula, and it's actually like the safest foundation that you can wear on your skin. Like say you just had surgery or something, this is like approved to be able to wear on your skin. And it is a very like gentle for your skin formula. So I'm really excited to try this with you guys on camera. And I also have a really cute sponge. It was in my last PR haul, which I don't know if I filmed 2, so I don't think this one went up yet, but this is a super adorable penguin sponge. This is from a brand called Base Blue Cosmetics. They do the coolest, cutest little stuff, and they always send me cute sponges. So I think I'm gonna do is wet this and then try it out with the Oxygenetics foundation. You guys, this is adorable. The front of it is a regular like soft sponge, and then it's interesting, the back is actually a little bit more stiff, but it's actually made of silicone, so you can use either side. The little sponge holder, I cannot deal. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply this with the soft side to my face, although I feel like I need a little bit of the deeper light foundation or lighter coverage, which I've really been liking a lot. This sponge is so like interesting. It's a little bit harder to use than other sponges, where you can actually like, you know, have good skin results from it because the ingredients are so good, and it's recommended by a lot of dermatologists. A lot of estheticians or derms will like recommend this after they do like a chemical peel, because like I said, it is safe to wear after treatments. I mean, I'm not a doctor or anything, but that is what I have found out about this foundation. Hopefully the lighting is still okay. I only have my ring light on, but I just went ahead and applied some concealer. I'm just using the NARS Radiant Creamy. I'm actually almost out of this. I do have it back up though. And I'm just gonna blend that out with the sponge. This sponge is definitely not ideal for like the under eye. Okay, so I just went ahead and did my eyebrows really quick off camera, and I do have the new Wet n Wild Fair Focus Clarifying Powder to try with you guys. So this is in the shade Fair Light. It has tea tree, vitamin E, vegan collagen, and unfortunately it does have talc in it. I wish brands would stop putting talc in everything. I know it is like a cheaper ingredient, so it does end up in like a lot of drugstore powders because it's like a cheap filler powder ingredient. So anyways, I'm gonna use the sponge and I'm just gonna pick some up. I did try this once before. Ooh, that looks good. I just put it on my forehead and I feel like mattified and blurred out really nicely. Wow, that looks really pretty. My forehead lines nicely too. I'm gonna add a little on my nose, chin. I'm just like pressing it in with the damp sponge. Contour area, and then also over here. Oh, this looks really good. I am adding a cream blush, so I don't want to put it like on my cheek area. That looks really nice. Okay, so I have new cream blushes from Pacifica. This is the Fluffy Blush. This was also in my Ulta shop with me, but they actually sent me these in PR, which was awesome. I was so excited because I wanted to try these. So we have Sunset, which is like a matte coral. We have Bloom. I wore this one yesterday. It's so pretty. It kind of looks like NARS Orgasm. It's like a pink with a gold. This one, I think I'm going to try this one today because I haven't worn it yet. This is Pink Haze, which is like a deeper pink. It looks kind of scary at first, but I think that's like an overlay. And there's also a gold shimmer in here. So I'm going to have to try and be careful with this because I don't want it to be too intense. What I have found works best is my e.l.f. Putty Primer Brush. I use this a lot with the Putty blushes. I'm going to swirl the brush in here. And then I'm going to tap off the excess on the back of my hand. Pop this on the cheeks. I feel like this is going to be really nice with the rest of the look. Very fresh. I can use a sponge. I just feel like this brush is really good for cream blushes especially. This is different from colors that I usually wear. I'm like not used to it, but I like it. It kind of matches my shirt color. For lips, I'm going to combine Revlon Candy Addict, which is a really pretty like baby pink, and then I'm going to use Make It Pink, which is also like a much lighter pink. So I'm going to add this one first. I'm going to add the Make It Pink in the middle. You guys remember from my last PR haul, I got a huge box of lip glosses from a brand called Mineral Fusion, which is at Whole Foods. It's like a more of a clean brand. So this is their Hydro Shine lip gloss. I have my favorite one here, which is Paris. I've been wearing this a bunch recently, so I'm just going to add this on top for a shine. It's not like a completely opaque pink, just adds a pink tint. I think it's going to look pretty with these Revlon lippies. And it smells like cupcakes, which is so nice. Okay guys, so the eyes are pretty much done. I just went ahead and added some bottom lash mascara. I'm gonna go ahead and fix my hair, and then I'll come back and chat with you guys and kind of wrap up this try on video. Okay guys, I'm back. I fixed up my hair and here is the completed look. Overall, I really love how this makeup came out. I feel like the eyes, like I said before, once I get to the end is when I can really appreciate the eye look. When everything's done in the middle, I feel like I can't appreciate it, but now I see that the shadows look really pretty. I do feel like they were a little dusty, but I definitely would still use this Essence palette again. I think for the price point of $4, I still think you can get a beautiful eye look like the one that I created today. I also loved this Ulta foil shadow. It just is like more of a chunky glitter, so if that's not your thing, then you know, maybe pass it. But if you like something that has a really like sparkly finish, then I would definitely check these out. So I really like this combo and I love the way the eyes came out. I would totally wear this look again. I feel like this is kind of like a signature eye look for me. I was definitely disappointed in the mascara. I think this is something that you can pass on. If you're looking for a great mascara, just get Lash Princess. This is honestly nothing too special, and I can't see myself reaching for this because I just don't love it. Like, I have other mascaras that I love, so this was unfortunate, and I think this was actually $1 more than Lash Princess. So they have a waterproof version too, but honestly, I would just skip this personally. I think the LA Girl lip mask is really nice. It's definitely not as thick as something like a Laneige, which is in the pot. I do have to wear it a couple more times overnight to like form my opinion on how it performs as an overnight lip mask. I really like the Wet n Wild Bare Focus finishing powder. I feel like it definitely had those like blurring qualities that I look for in a powder, and I like it. I feel like when I put it on my forehead, it really made like my lines a lot more diminished. I feel like it did have nice qualities with like blurring out the pores as well. So I got this at Five Below. If you guys want to check it out, they do have a couple other colors. This was in my Five Below shop with me, and I really like this powder. I think it's a good affordable option for just like a finishing setting powder. So that's basically everything, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this new drugstore makeup try on. Anything I mentioned will be linked down below in the description box. If you guys like these styles of videos where I test out stuff that you see me hauling or shopping, then definitely give this video a big thumbs up. It helps out my channel a lot. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!